Hi, it's Lynn from LynnieCDesigns. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in West Sussex in the UK. And I first of all want to say hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody that's watching. I've reached 1,000 subscribers. My goal had been to get there by the end of the year, and I've done it already, and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much. I feel really blessed. Today's project is just going to be actually something different, a little 3D project, and it's some little gifts that I made up for people for Christmas, and most of them are being handed out now. So I'm going to share the project with you, and it's creating a poinsettia with the poinsettia dies. This goes with it coordinates with the Poinsettia Petals stamp set, which is in the annual catalogue, and it's a favourite, carried over from last year, and I absolutely love it. So you'll see I've actually used a bit of blue tape to put these together because I wanted to have, when I die cut these, I like to have them all in place, and then it's quite easy if you tape them together. It's quite easy to do them in bulk. So I'm using the 3 sizes of poinsettia. I've got some leaves, and then I'm using this one with some gold foil. So to make my poinsettia, I've got some real, half a sheet of A4 real red cardstock, a little bit of gold foil, which you can see I've already die cut quite a lot of bits out. I've been mass producing, and then a tiny little bit of evening evergreen cardstock. I'm using a couple of Stampin' Right markers. So I've got this is Cherry Cobbler, which is a shade darker, I think, for the flowers, and evening evergreen for the leaves. And then I'm going to use some of the sheer satin real red ribbon because I'm making an ornament. So I've got some wood slices which I bought off Amazon, and I will leave a link below. They come with twine, but I'm going to use our ribbon. So I will go off and do the die cutting and come back. And the center of the flowers, I am going to use some of the brushed metallic adhesive backed dots to make the center of the flower. So here we go. Two leaves, and then we've got 2 of each size of the poinsettia, and I wanted to make these really full. So you can, I don't know if you can see, it embosses them. Now you could just leave them like that, but I actually want to highlight it, and I'm going to use the brush end just to give a little bit of definition to that centre bit. And because I'm using the same colour on these, it will fade when it dries and not be quite stark, but I wanted them to stand out a little bit more. I'm not doing these with much care because I'm doing it quite quickly, but I think it gives quite good definition to the veins in the leaves of the poinsettia. And I was thinking today, actually, I usually get a poinsettia for the house, and I haven't got one this year, so it may be a job tomorrow. Who's ready for Christmas? I'm very nearly there. Still got a little bit of wrapping up to do. And the fresh vegetables, but I've got the meat ordered. I'm looking forward to it. We haven't got many coming round. I've got my mum and dad, and my father-in-law, so just the 5 of us, which will be lovely. And yes, as I said at the beginning of this video, I've got to 1,000 subscribers. I even got an email today, which I wasn't expecting, from YouTube congratulating me. So now, hopefully, I'll continue to grow my audience. But what I would ask, actually, if you are watching this, I would love you to leave me a comment actually on here, because it helps my videos, helps the algorithm, and I don't really understand it, but I love to hear from people, and it would be really nice to know either that you're enjoying it, or if the audio's bad, or if there's something that you would like to see me show you how to make. I'm not being very careful with this, but just wanting to, as I say, go in the groove. Oh, nearly splodged that one. So yes, leave me a comment, and if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe. Now I'm just going to take each of those leaves and just with my fingers and thumb, just give it a little bit of each leaf, I'm just giving them a little bit of shape, and that way it's a bit boring when they're just all flat, isn't it? You don't get that in real life. Probably don't all get it all. I've gone a bit thick with some of the veins, but it'll be fine. So I want to layer up my pears, so quite a bit of glue. You only need the tiniest of blobs, and we'll offset them. Oh, didn't mean to put them on both of those, but never mind. I'll rub that off. I meant to do that on there. And then between each of the sizes, I'm going to use a dimensional, just to give it more, and again offsetting. Put that in there. My fingers are now all sticky. Put that on there, and it just gives it a nice bit of dimension. Same with those leaves. Give them a little bit of a zhuzh. So I'm going to use the glue dot, and I'm still getting used to the glue dots being on the face, on this bit you pull off. They used to be on here, and I keep getting in a bit of a pickle with them. So I'm going to use 3 of those. Be a bit careful with that one because it's so little. And pop that there. That under there and that under there. Use my take a pick tool. I'm going to use few of these because I want to make sure that it sticks. Another one. You could actually use hot glue, and I did use hot glue on some of mine, and I want that to go, bearing in mind where the hole is. Let's have a look. Let's do that. I'll take the pick tool, and I think we'll use 3 of the big ones, and the gold will be nice there because it'll tie in with there. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Now what I did with the others was I used, let's have a look, I always forget to do this, but on the back of that stamp I'm just going to use my Handmade with Love LynnieCDesigns. There we go. We can always zhuzh that up again, and then I'm going to put my ribbon, see if I can do this. Didn't do that very straight, did I? But it's homemade. I should have checked to see whether that would actually fit through, and it does there. Some of the bark coming off, and then tie that in a nice little knot. Tie that in a knot, cut that off, and you have an ornament to hang on the tree. So I had made, this is with a bit of the twine that came with the kit, and I've also been making, this is going to be on our table on Christmas Day, so I've actually done the flower on there with cherry cobbler, and for the veins I used Merry Merlot. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up. I'm not sure whether I'm going to release a video. I probably will on Boxing Day, but if not, it will be the week after. Have a wonderful Christmas. Take care. Bye for now.